ICE Makes as a title, and now you're going to hear about it. Age of Civilization. This is for 1 to 4 players ages 10 and up and should take you about 30 to 60 minutes to play. In the Age of Civilization, you must lead your people to their glorious future. Analyze the characteristics of every era that you are facing, make the best choices for your kingdom developments, and become several famous civilizations in our fascinating history. By going through the rise and fall of empires, a unique civilization of yours will finally arise. Age of Civilization is a pocket-sized civilization game. Throughout one game, each player leads up to 3 historical civilizations to form a unique combination of abilities. Players build wonders, research technology, develop cultures, conquer for glory, and even exploit their people. Only the player who wisely manages his workers and wealth can achieve the greatest civilization. That sounds fun. I've always enjoyed civilization games, society evolution games, I guess. I've always kind of thought of it in a way. And they are a bit of Langoliers. They do eat up time a little bit, don't they? But this, they're saying is an hour play. They're actually saying it's under. Right? You just heard what I said, and that was a direct read from the publisher. 30 to 60 minutes. Potentially, after you know the rules and you've played it enough times and it's kind of moving like water flowing to you, yeah, you could potentially have this played 30 minutes. Civilization game. That is cool. And that is the main reason why I said, you know what, let me find out more about this. Well, I do love resource management games, and this does have a good amount of resource management in it, but more so, I think more so than the fun that I get from that, is that this is a game that uses asymmetrical setups for players. Your character, your civilization in this case. When each of the players has something a little different, when everyone is running a character or civilization or something, or a starship, whatever the game is that's using the mechanic like this is for civilizations, and each one has a specialty, something unique, something that they can do to bend a rule or change a rule in their favor a little bit. But everyone can do something, although it's all different. I really do like that. And I understand why some games it wouldn't work, but there's a lot of times I kind of feel like a game could have gone that route and they just didn't. So to see this, I'm absolutely loving that. And that it adds on to the resource management bit. That's going to help you make decisions because of what your civilization can do, what you're going to do from turn to turn. It could definitely affect that in a good and a bad way if you don't make the right choice, right? So yeah, I keep seeing things that keep me digging for more information on this. That's cool. I've also been reading a lot about the rules. That this is not a hard game to learn. Therefore, I extrapolate from that it's also not a hard game to teach. Now, it's a fairly small box, easy to carry. So you put these 3 things together: small, easy to carry box, rules that you're going to pick up in a moment, and that you can teach anyone in that same moment. Well, now you're looking at a game that you can pretty much take and play anywhere at any time. Now, adding to that I'm also reading a lot about, this is a good, I haven't actually heard the word bandied around specifically, but the way they describe it is a good gateway game. They're talking about, a lot of the reviewers, a lot of the videos I've been seeing on this, say that this is a really good game for newbies. People that aren't necessarily used to deep board gaming like this. If you want to call this deep, I guess it kind of is. And this is a good game to introduce that to them, partly because of the rules and just the mechanics of the game and how it works, the strategy systems of the game. It's going to be a game that newbies should be able to pick up. Now, on top of that, the fact that they're also saying that this game will keep seasoned players engaged. Well, that's good, because a lot of times you fall into the category where if a game is good for more the newbie players, that it can be a little boring or tedious for the more seasoned players. So whenever I read reviewers, are talking about the fact that it does a good job of balancing both. I mean, that is a good thing for a game because it is going to widen the audience a bit. Now, they're also saying that this is a good family game. This is a good game that you can sit down with your spouse, with your kids, with your family members, and have a good game day with them. So between all three, newbies, seasoned, and families, it covers just about anyone you can think of to play a game, you know? Oh, and, as I said in the description earlier on this, it does play up to 4. That includes solo. A solo Civilization game. Yeah, let's see how far you can go, right? There seems to be a high level of replayability I'm seeing about this game, and I'm sure that's due to the massive amounts of possibilities that this game can deliver, especially through the use of the deck of cards and the probability and the setup of how everything's going to come out, when it's going to come out, what your choices are going to be. Yeah, okay, I can see this. Yeah, it probably will have high levels of replayability. I don't think that's a stretch. I mean, I think if anyone's looking for a Civilization-style game, if you enjoy that kind of gaming and you're looking for something a little bit more compact, this is probably the route you're going to want to go in. If you're looking for a new game that you can solo, this could be fun. But, don't listen to a disembodied voice like me or some disembodied head on other videos telling you what to, what is good and what is great and what is not. I'm just going to, what I'm going to do for myself? I'm going to go find some playthroughs. I'm going to watch a playthrough or two because that's the best way to determine if I'm going to like a game. And I'm pretty sure that'll be the best way for you to determine if you like a game also. So get some more information, watch some playthroughs, and find out what you think of Age of Civilization.